not surprised at all that he clutched up once again. But we are live. And start your clocks, folks. And I was talking with Dawson about the Puff Ditto a little bit earlier, and I think a lot of times when we think about neutral, it's, oh, I might get a tilt here, and that doesn't lead to anything, right? In the Puff Ditto, you often, when you win neutral, you're not getting percent, you're getting positional advantage, you're getting tempo, you're getting, you know, strategy, you're burning resources.
Well, I mean, to, like, take Hbox's, I mean, you could call it fake, you could call it unfake, the bubble theory from, like, looking at, like, bubble theory from, you know, late 2010s or so, where Hbox likes to download where people play, and Hbox likes to position himself on areas of the stage that benefit him. And so you're talking about neutral might not be who holds center stage, it might be who holds right side plat. It might be who holds left side plat.
And it's one of these matchups where I think for a long time the community was like, oh, a Puff Ditto. I'm so excited. Let me go, you know, go to the gym for a while this is happening, right? I'm a hater of that. I actually really, really enjoy this because...
We just saw jab up smash come out from Hbox. It didn't connect, and then raw up smash just worked there. There is some quirky, like you were talking about, like, oh, I got one F tilt or one back air into nothing, into gaining position. There is some quirky stuff you could do, like drill up smash will just kill because Puff's not going to be able to get out of it. So you're going to see a lot of... you know, drill, and if you're Hbox, you do the Z spam, so it automatically out-cancels, and you do the aerial with the Z button.
This is, there's so much nuance to this game, but even simplifying it down a little bit more, I unironically think this is one of those games where percent, or one of the matchups where percent means more, just because oftentimes this will go to, or at least the threat of timeout.
Yeah, I don't like to call for a timeout.
No, of course
not. Well, not even like, I mean, I love timeouts. I'm just saying from a viewer's perspective, I don't even start worrying about a timeout until you're at the 4-minute mark, and they probably need 3 stocks. Maybe 2 stocks with like 0%, but like right now I don't think we're really tracing it.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. It's just, it's almost like you're playing a, you know, card game, right? And it's, you know, how many resources can I burn? How many, you know, how many 1-for-2s or 2-for-1s can I get out of this? And it's sometimes it's the threat of saying like, look, I'm holding all these cards right now. If you don't kind of go in, I'm perfectly fine taking this to time. And not that it necessarily will.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally how this set's been played in, realistically, the last 3 matchups, it's, you know, the 2 at Gommel 2025, the other one at Gommel 2024. It has seemed to, like, Hbox has been holding center stage, holding position, forcing interaction a lot more than SDJ, and they've been totally fine waiting to see how Hbox approaches, how Hbox, you know, interacts. And I actually think it's an interesting scenario where SDJ is probably going to be the one more happy with time, you know, hitting 4 minutes, and oh, we're both at 3 stocks. Maybe we are going to go into a timeout situation.
Well, Hbox finds yet another back air for a kill. Sitting at 100% last stock, he was not able to find any extra credits.
No.
And this
it might
one...
be the same thing again here. Oh, and edge guarding's quirky too because a lot of the Puff moves just kill early. Like up air will kill Hbox right here, right? Puff's up air is pretty strong. Back air will definitely kill if you get a good position.
I'm not sure I would call 115% early though.
I guess.
But this is, you know, that 18%. I don't know. Maybe it kind of means something.
See, and now we're looking at the exact same scenario where it's 2 stocks apiece, 4 minutes left. You might start worrying. They are at low enough percent that I think if SDJ thinks, you know, there's been a little bit too much interaction, it might be time for them to slow things down. And we do see them trying to get away.
Oh, that's a fat 60%. That was, you know, that looked like Hbox bearing a fox.
Oh my gosh, the early up air. And again, we're saying early, almost dying at 90, right? But that's how this, it seems they both live forever in this Ditto.
A lot of pressure from Hbox here. Biggest lead of the game so far.
And this could be the situation where Hbox is like, I'm just going to hold really good position here.
Which he just did.
Stuff you out with Bear.
Yep.
And I'll just hold center stage. Like, I don't need to take this stock right now because I have so much time.
Well, and this is, you know, that all comes back to him winning neutral X amount of times. He forces them into the corner, and is just able to slowly but surely whittle them away.
Okay, get the grab, get off me. And now I'm just going to take my time going to side plat, holding that mid-back air height. Okay.
Ooh. Big swing from Hbox. Doesn't really net all that much.
Yeah, I don't know if the timing was poor there or is it a missed percent for the down air grab, but you are going to get, you know, the straight aerial that kills at 130, whatever they were at.
Yeah, and this is... I don't think any aerial, save for like maybe high up air, is going to kill from SDJ. Like, there's work to be done.
Yeah. Up smash will kill here. You get the jab, but jab into regrab, not jab and up smash. A sharking up air does 100% kill here. Ooh.
Big 20%.
It's almost like one puff does something and then the other puff's like, oh, maybe I do want to do that. Where SDJ got like their first grab in a while and Hbox's reaction is immediately too, oh wait, I should grab you too.
Yep. You almost kind of forget that you have that option. Oh, what a clank.
Great anti-airs there from Hbox to be able to actually get percent while recovering. The back air clears and that 60-70% lead for Hbox is dwindled down to 38.
But, you know, it's there. Now, I agree with you. I don't think this was a timeout game at all. They would have to radically change how they're playing.
Ooh, quirky little nair. You gonna get the regrab? Smart wait there. I think Hbox recognized he wasn't gonna get the grab, went for the roll away for, you know, maybe a little bit of a read afterwards, but playing it safe.
I think it was just a missed drop fair. But once again, it is a wall. It is trying. Oh, that up smash would have killed.
Hbox, what are you gonna do? You just sit at that side platform, throwing out those mid-height back airs because you know one could clip. Just playing around, yeah. It's just gonna be side plat right at the left edge of it.
In each and every one of these trades right now is benefiting Hbox, you know, all the more. Because eventually, you know, fine, we can trade strong back airs. I'm fine with that.
Okay. What do you have, SDJ?
Ooh.
Oh.
DI was there, but just a bit too high. Hbox will take game number 1, and that was a... God, how long is that? Was that 7 minutes almost?
I think 6:20.
Yeah, that is... it's one of these games where, you know, you play like a, you know, kind of the polar opposite of this, like a Fox or, you know, even like Puff Fox. Like, these games are over so fast that, like, your adrenaline the whole time. But you don't have that sustained. You have to play it much more reserved kind of style. Like, you can't ride those emotions for, you know, 30 minutes.
I mean, talking about like a Fox set, if it was a 3-0, the Fox set might have already been over.
Yeah.
In that amount of time.
But running it back to Battlefields, I mean, and this is, I feel like one of those matchups where it just kind of a little bit on how you're feeling every day. I don't think either of these players necessarily prefers a bigger or a smaller stage. I think they are both perfectly capable of playing anywhere.
Well, from like a counter pick perspective, I think Hungrybox has thrived a lot, just getting so much value off that little like triangle between each of the plats and underneath top plat.
Yep. Well, I mean, I've got the stats right here. I can tell you that.
Yeah, what stage selection do we got here?
You know, Battlefield slightly favors Hbox. 3 games to 2. Not that there's a ton of data to go off of.
No. But also, a lot of it probably does deal with tempo historically, where Battlefield probably is going to be that neutral pick a lot of the time for them.
Yep.
So whoever wins game 1 more often than the other will be the one who probably has the Battlefield advantage.
Great back air there. Take one, and I mean, this is a big lead.
Yeah. Something you're seeing, you've seen both players go for it, but Hbox just went for the approach there, is the low percent nair, and if it's the incorrect DI or SDI from the opposing puff, it can lead into nair rest.
Yep. Though, I mean, these guys are both puff masters, right? And they're exceptionally good in the ditto. It's the cheese like that, you might see that, like, you know, the local level.
Well, it's so good. Well, even though, like, they're both like, SDJ knows what's going to happen when Hbox is nairing them, right? But if you're Hbox, you have a full stock lead,
you can play with it.
Trade rest.
Oh!
The full charge.
I don't hate that rest, though. I think it almost hit.
No, I think it's, like...
Yeah, and it's such a huge
lead,
swing.
You could do whatever you want with the rest.
Yep. I appreciate the risk reward.
Yeah.
You know, going for it.
Ooh, I think that just might have been approach into nair grab. Well, I guess it covers depending on the SDI in or not. Okay.
Oh.
Yup.
I think I think that might have been the ear. The Jigglypuff ear. You know, KJH had the, you know, the whole video about it, you know, hunting for that little ear that is, you know, not covered by the shield.
Well, I think that was because SDJ SDI'd out. So if there was no SDI, I think it would just be regular up smash anyways. But you're right, we did kind of see HBox drift a little bit too far left almost. Like that was almost just a whiffed drill into up smash. Okay. Ooh,
I mean,
HBox is getting a lot of value off this ledge interaction here.
So many grabs from Hungrybox as well.
But also, just a lot of pure trade value. Or like, I'm in a disadvantage state. I know I'm gonna throw out a hitbox. Are they just trading? No! SDJ goes for the grab instead of the up smash.
Just getting to the ledge a little bit faster. Oh!
They're getting quirky with it.
God, it's gotta be one of the only matchups that can really just take place off stage.
Well, in doubles early, I think we were the ones covering that too.
Yeah.
These two are on opposing teams. HBox should just be able to, okay, just grab ledge. Doesn't even need to air dodge.
I was gonna say, it's, you know, a little scary, but I guess not.
Okay, now you're gonna get battlefielded, buddy. But this is the moment where HBox has got so much value. Like, I'm just gonna throw it a fair, stuff out your back air, and nothing's gonna happen. We're seeing both Puffs go for the underneath battlefield.
And it's just as you were saying earlier, as soon as one of them does it, the other is like, oh, wait, I can do that too.
Yeah,
you know,
because that will clip and kill. Like that up air, 100 maybe not. That up air definitely kills now. It'll clip through the bottom of battlefield. Ooh, scary position from the Nair. DBZ moment. Oh no, HBox is very high up there.
Living. I'm so surprised that he's alive. Would up throw have killed? Do you know what when Puff up throw kills on Puff?
So, well, based on DI of where the F throw went, I think HBox was actually would have covered that DI. Maybe a no DI would have killed on up throw. I don't even think so though.
All right, one stock lead. It's, I mean, there's some matchups where you can say, you know, one stock is not a lead. I kind of feel like this is not one of those matchups.
No. Well, because the potency of Jigglypuff traditionally in a down by one stock scenario is, oh, you always have the rest.
Yep.
But you're not seeing a lot of rest setups come in, even if SDJ is able to clear this stock really quick. Like, they're going to really have to pull something out of the bag to get a high percent rest on HBox.
2 tomahawks in a row from Hungrybox. Oh, waited. Reading a spot dodge, perhaps.
Okay. And now HBox is so far ahead that it's just, like, really viable for him to just go for down airs. Like, just go for down air up smash. Are you going to clip the up air?
Ooh, almost.
This time it will do it, too. Okay, down air to shield. Yup. Grab. Oh.
Just a waiting game, it feels like now.
Who's going to clip each other first with the back air? HBox gets it. Good DI for SDJ. They're going to be able to get back at least one more time.
That'll do it.
Yeah, fast fall up air.
All right, 2-0. Do you run it back to battlefield again? I got to say, I think you got to flip something up. You've had a ton of interactions now. Battlefield's not working.
Right? Like, theory would say SDJ should go to Dreamland based on, I think...
They're 50-50 on Dreamland.
Is there a winning? Is FOD winning? So is 50-50 the best matchup then?
Yeah, FOD actually is very much...
Because I'm guessing
it's 1-0 for HBox on it.
HBox has the Yoshi's advantage?
Yep, 4-2 for Yoshi's as well.
So Dreamland makes sense. I just think HBox is getting so much value off of playing around like the bubble theory platform heights.
Well, looking back at the set that SDJ won, it was Dreamland was a victory, Yoshi's was a victory, and Battlefield.
Yeah.
So...
Well, Battlefield was the Game 5 timeout.
Yeah.
I think both games, or both sets at Gommel this year and last year was the Battlefield was Game 5. But I don't know if that'll happen. HBox will have to ask to Gentleman's there. But knowing how much SDJ likes the stage, it might be viable. But this is probably the game of the set that could very well go to timeout.
If we can talk about that again. Yeah. It's back on the table.
Because I think, like someone in chat said, SDJ has to climb a mountain to win this set, and I definitely agree. And I think the easiest way to get back into it is massively slowing things down and like actually legitimately having 12% be a significant lead, right? Like, I think we were playing in the individuals of back airs determines what the next neutral option is.
Yeah.
Like, SDJ is like, okay, we're even. I need to throw out approaching options here. Or I am now down. I need to approach.
I'm sorry, chat. The crowd is literally cheering for each hit right now. It's one of these things where if you want to slow the game down, like to a snail's pace, you have to ask yourself, am I mentally prepared to go that distance?
And SDJ, I mean, both of these players are from two of the greatest sets of the last 2 years.
Yep.
Which I think is why we're talking about it. It's not something where we're like, oh, it's 2 Jigglypuffs on Dreamland, of course it's going to go to a timeout. This is something that both players are very familiar with.
I mean, it's almost a meta. You know, this is how our games go.
Yeah. But again, SDJ is just getting caught, trying to get back to center stage, trying to get to platform. Hungrybox has just been there every time.
Controlling the space that SDJ wants to go to.
Yeah. But kind of mixing things up positionally, where SDJ is now holding center stage, holding the side platforms a little bit more, making Hbox approach. And things are, you know, 1 or 2 back airs away at this point.
That might be another minute.
Yeah. Okay, able to get back safely there. Ooh, the last hit of the dare is going to clip. Not going to be able to get an up smash or anything, though. There has been a lot of really like funny mix-ups with the down airs of what each puff goes for at what percent. Because traditionally, you'd always think, if I get the correct hit there, bad DI, is
Still
it going to
living.
matter?
Oh, the second one, though, will kill.
And now the tempo has to switch here, right?
Yeah.
If you're SDJ, you just have to approach.
You got to go in.
And Hbox is happy to use that side plat, use that top plat. You know, I mean, hit the plat, jump back up, use a lot more of my spacing here.
One thing that I haven't seen SDJ start using, despite Hbox employing it, is the, you know, tomahawk grab.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen, like, the jab grab be an option. It's worked a couple of times. I think SDJ has gone a lot more for the dare grab. But yeah, you haven't seen, like, just raw empty land grab or
Man, that up air almost hit. And I love, right now, when Hungrybox is like, you know, SDJ is coming back, he's literally sitting in center stage doing nothing. One of my favorite, you know, melee adages.
It actually needs to grab.
It works.
Of course it works. That's crazy.
If you do nothing, you can do anything. Just waiting lets you respond.
Oh my gosh, look at the foot. I mean, I guess you can't. I mean, it's footsies because they're hitting each other with their feet.
We call it floatsies.
Just they're both just throwing out back air hitboxes that cover both halves of the side plat, and they're just drifting in and out.
I mean, already 101% living because it's cross court. I mean, this is a monstrous lead.
I mean, Hbox doesn't really need to necessarily do anything different. I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, the double jab. Bad DI and F throw is actually gonna lead to a kill here. You get the
oh my god, great tech, but still living. Hungrybox, a titan. Oh my god, this is...
Okay.
All right, finally, you know, we're on the board here. I don't want to say, you know, all right, set's over, game's over, pack it up, GG's go next. There's always a way back into this game, but as you said, I mean, a mountain feels like an understatement.
It really just depends. I mean, we have to see SDJ just mix their approaching options up, get a lot of value off of a lot of things relatively quick, probably.
When do we have to start talking about, like, you kind of just have to hit a rest?
I don't know if that ever is going to come into play while SDJ is down a stock. I could see it at even, like, if SDJ is able to clear this stock quick and have like 100%, I think that might be back on play. But the set is actually over, I think, if SDJ goes for a rest and you don't get the star KO. Oh no, we've seen that exact situation happen a lot of times there. They're just trading the fair, and it's just timing of, I'm just going to hold shield, why wouldn't I? And then punish you on it.
We finally saw SDJ go for a tomahawk grab.
Yeah.
Didn't connect, unfortunately, but...
Okay. Falling Nair twice in a row. Hold shield on the dare.
There was a lot of hope melee right there with that F smash. Oh, I think he read the roll.
Okay. And now he's about to start charging with up air.
That kills. 1 minute 50 on the clock. 3 stocks must be taken.
Okay.
2 stocks must be taken. All right, I mean, we need a rest. You have to have it.
But the issue is here, HBox can realistically just throw stuffing out option. I mean, oh my gosh, he isn't even trying to stuff things out. He's just going all in there, gets the grab, double nair there. This is looking like curtains, regardless. I don't think the time's even gonna tick.
No. I mean, but like at this point, you have to just hold W. You have to go straight in. You have no time to play the long game anymore. There's 70 seconds on the clock.
Okay, I guess if you're able to like get cheeky, like somehow get HBox off stage and clip him twice with a back air, but okay, the ledge play has not been helping SDJ much so far today.
Ooh. I think that was the last jump. That'll do it. A 3-0 for Hungrybox, firmly stating, I am the Puff Master.
Yeah.